Have you ever wondered why? Even though you eat well and walk every day, your legs seem to be getting weaker? Climbing just a few steps feels difficult. Getting up from a chair feels slower than before, and long-lasting aches make you lose your flexibility. Many people say, it's probably because of aging. But is that really all? The truth is there's another cause, more silent, slowly weakening your legs every day. What's more, you're doing it regularly, believing it's healthy. It's certain common fruits. Sounds strange, doesn't it? Fruits are usually seen as partners of health. But after 60, not all are suitable. Some seemingly harmless fruits can cause joint inflammation, raise blood sugar, retain fluid, making your legs heavy, tingly, and sore. So which fruits are they? And what should you replace them with to keep your legs strong? Let's explore together below. If you feel your legs weakening despite healthy habits, I want to say this. It's not because you're doing something wrong. It's because you're doing something very familiar every day. Without realizing it may be harmful. You were taught fruit is very healthy. That's true. Many fruits offer real benefits. But what's rarely mentioned is, not every fruit suits someone over 60. When we are young, our bodies easily process fruit sugars, acids, or compounds. But as we age, blood vessels thin, circulation becomes less flexible, and blood sugar regulation declines. At that moment, some seemingly harmless fruits become silent culprits. They can cause you to have swollen ankles, tingly legs, sore joints while walking, feel knee pain or leg heaviness when standing too long, or even experience nighttime leg discomfort, numbness at toes. These issues don't come from accidents or aging alone. They come from a healthy diet habit. Today, I'll share 7 familiar fruits that older adults should limit to keep legs strong, flexible, and less sore. Not to scare, but to help you understand, to choose wisely, gently, and live healthier each day. Now let's dive into the most important part. 7 familiar fruits that, when eaten frequently, can weaken your legs and aggravate joint pain. Pineapple is familiar, juicy, and often seen as a natural remedy thanks to bromelain, an enzyme that supports digestion and fights inflammation. Because of that, many older adults believe eating pineapple regularly soothes joints and eases the body. However, there's another side few know. Pineapple isn't suitable for everyone, especially those over 60 with vascular or joint issues or on medication. First, pineapple is highly acidic, which can irritate the stomach and destabilize blood sugar. For older adults, with thinner vessels, weaker circulation, the sugar and acid in pineapple can damage capillaries in the feet and knees, leading to numbness, fatigue, or inflammation. Second, bromelain may interact with medications, especially blood thinners, like aspirin or warfarin. This may increase bleeding risk, cause bruising, or delay healing. Plus, pineapple's natural sugars, while not as intense as mango or grapes, can still spike blood sugar, leading to leg fatigue and heavy knees after light activity. If you felt persistent calf or knee pain after eating pineapple, your body might be signaling time to adjust. Not everyone needs to eliminate pineapple entirely, but older adults should use it sparingly and consult their doctor if taking vascular or joint medications. Bananas are known for being rich in potassium, supporting muscle function and preventing cramps. For younger people, bananas can be great post-exercise or for quick mineral replenishment. But over 60, bananas can be double-edged, especially if you have circulation, joint, or fluid retention issues. Why? First, bananas contain easily digestible starch and a fair amount of natural sugar. Once in your body, these quickly turn into blood sugar, causing a spike, then a quick drop. These fluctuations tire your body, make your legs easily fatigued, and knees feel heavy after activity. Second, bananas can promote fluid retention, especially in the legs. If your ankles swell slightly in the evening or you feel tension in your calves, daily bananas may be aggravating it. Also, excess potassium can disrupt electrolyte balance if you take diuretics, blood pressure meds, or have kidney issues, common in older adults. Bananas aren't bad, but when your body becomes more sensitive, eating 1 to 2 bananas daily might be too much. If you love bananas, consider eating just half a small banana after a main meal. Avoid eating on an empty stomach. Avoid daily consumption. Listen to your body after meals. That's the simplest way to know which foods truly suit you. Grapes are small, sweet, and easy to eat. They often appear on dessert plates, in juices, or as a healthy snack. Indeed, they contain antioxidants like resveratrol, good for heart health. But if you're over 60, have joint or gout issues, be cautious. Why? Grapes are high in fructose, a natural sugar processed by the liver. Excess fructose can raise uric acid, cause of joint pain, especially in small joints like toes and ankles. Have you ever felt sharp pain in your big toe at night? Or calf tightness after walking? It's possible you've eaten lots of grapes without realizing they contribute to inflammation, swelling, and uric acid buildup in joints. Moreover, grapes' natural sugar can spike blood sugar, draining your energy. Typical effects: leg fatigue, sluggishness while walking, or a sense of heaviness in the knees even with little activity. Dried grapes, raisins, often seen as healthy, have even denser sugar. If you crave mild sweetness, try substituting with blueberries, anti-inflammatory, low sugar. Cherries help reduce uric acid. A few slices of ripe pear, mildly sweet, good for digestion. Remember, sometimes the sweetest fruits can weigh down our legs. On hot days, nothing beats a cool, juicy watermelon slice. Its natural sweetness and fresh feeling make it a favorite, especially among older adults. But did you know watermelon has one of the highest glycemic indexes, GI? This means eating watermelon spikes blood sugar quickly, then drops just as fast. These fluctuations tire you out, cause lightheadedness, rapid fatigue, and leg muscles weaken just minutes into walking. That sudden blood sugar change also reduces lower limb circulation, causing foot tingling, cold toes, or mild ankle swelling. For older adults with weaker circulation and joints, watermelon isn't as harmless as it seems. Plus, it's mildly diuretic. Some people feel dehydrated, calf pain, or light cramps after eating a lot, especially at night. That doesn't mean you must completely avoid watermelon. You can still enjoy it, just in moderation. A few small slices after a main meal, not on an empty stomach. If you want a cool, low-sugar fruit, friendlier to your legs, try ripe pear, mild sweetness, hydrating, low glycemic index. Papaya helps digestion, doesn't cause major blood sugar swings. Remember, cooling doesn't always mean safe, especially for legs that need protection. Oranges are beloved for their tangy sweet flavor and high vitamin C, boosting immunity and improving skin. So many older adults believe eating oranges daily is a good habit. However, not everyone suits this gentle fruit, especially if you have arthritis, knee pain, or weak legs. You might wonder, oranges are anti-inflammatory. How could they hurt? The answer is in citric acid, the natural acid giving oranges their tang. For older adults already having thinner, sensitive joint linings, this acid can stimulate inflammation, particularly in already weakened joints like knees, ankles, feet. If after eating an orange you feel a dull knee ache, especially when standing up, morning stiffness in the legs or mild muscle pulls when stretching, it could be the fruit's acidity affecting your joints. Also, oranges contain natural sugar, and freshly squeezed orange juice is actually more sugar-dense than whole fruit. This can spike blood sugar and affect lower limb circulation. For older adults, this not only tires legs or burdens knees, but can affect blood pressure, causing calf tension or slight numbness. So if you love oranges, consume more gently. Choose sweeter, less acidic varieties. Eat after a main meal, not on an empty stomach. And closely monitor your body's reactions after eating. Sometimes, cutting one segment out each day could help you avoid a sudden knee ache in the morning. Green apples are often chosen for their mild tartness, low sugar, crisp texture. Many older adults pick green apples for weight control or as a safe dessert. But did you know, green apples aren't always suitable, especially if you have sensitive digestion or pain in hips, knees, feet? Why? Green apples contain natural malic acid, the source of their fresh sour flavor. However, malic acid may irritate the digestive system, and in some older adults may contribute to low-level inflammation in connective tissues, especially in already weakened joints. Have you experienced burning sensation in the soles after eating? Mild hip discomfort or morning knee stiffness? Or a sense of reduced leg flexibility, difficulty walking naturally? If you eat green apples regularly, they might be a contributing factor. Not because apples are bad, but because your body is becoming more sensitive to certain natural compounds in foods. Also, green apples have quite a bit of insoluble fiber, which can sometimes cause bloating or indigestion in older adults, indirectly causing fatigue and reduced mobility. A small recommendation: switch to ripe red apples, sweeter, softer, and less acidic. If you still want green apples, peel them and eat small slices after a main meal. Avoid on an empty stomach. You'll often find just this simple swap makes your knees lighter and leg movement smoother. Mango is a familiar tropical fruit, fragrant and richly sweet. Many older adults love mango, thinking it's rich in vitamins, good for eyes, digestion, and skin. However, few know mango is a natural sugar bomb that can silently affect joint and leg health, especially when eaten frequently. A medium-ripe mango can contain 40 to 45 grams of sugar, more than a can of soda. For young people, the body can handle it. But for older adults with impaired insulin regulation and sugar metabolism, blood sugar can soar then crash, causing fatigue, leg exhaustion, or afternoon lethargy. Also, the high sugar from mango promotes mild inflammation in the body, especially in weakened joints like knees, ankles, toes. If you felt slight numbness in toe tips while resting, legs warming and tingling, especially in the evening, or a heaviness in the legs each morning, then the mango, seemingly harmless dessert, may be worsening it. Be especially careful if you eat mango with rice, condensed milk, or after a starchy meal, because total sugar intake can exceed daily limits. If you love the sweet taste, consider switching to ripe papaya, mild, supports digestion, low sugar. Cherries or blueberries, anti-inflammatory and joint-friendly. Remember, not all sweetness is gentle to your legs. Some need restraint to keep your steps steady. Dear friend, if you've read this far, I believe you truly care about your health, and especially about your legs, which have accompanied you through countless journeys. Aging may come without warning, but weakened legs don't have to be something you just accept. They may result from small choices, like a seemingly harmless fruit eaten daily. Today, you've learned not every fruit is a good friend for older adults. Familiar names like mango, pineapple, grapes, or bananas, if used improperly, can raise blood sugar, retain water, provoke joint inflammation, and gradually weaken your legs. But don't feel sad or anxious. Health is a journey, and you always have the right to restart today. Start with small changes. Choose more suitable fruits. Listen to your body after meals. And care for your legs like your dearest friend. With just one gentle adjustment each day, you'll notice mornings become easier as you step out of bed. Walking no longer causes early leg fatigue. And most importantly, you feel actively preserving your elder years in fullness. If you found today's advice helpful, please feel free to share this video with family or friends, those who also need a gentle reminder. Let's care for health together, cherish our legs, and enjoy every step peacefully on the journey ahead.